All right, everybody. Looks like we're slow to get our hands up, but let's go ahead and start with Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thank you. Natasha, good to see you. Good evening. First of all, on behalf of the New Yorkers gathered here, I wanted to say thank you for your time in New York. And to that end, through your time with the Liberty, what's the one lesson and or memory and or perhaps something new you learned about yourself that you're going to take from that experience and apply it to new challenges, such as the current Team USA endeavors in camp right now?
It's a good question. Just being more vocal still, just keep growing in that aspect right there. And, just being a leader.
And how does your skill set translate, or how can your skills, your unique set of skills, translate well to what both Team USA and the Dallas Wings are trying to build at this point on their respective franchise timelines?
It's a good team. To be honest, it's a good team overall, good players. Yeah, just that.
Appreciate your time and insight. Thank you for everything.
Howard, go ahead.
Hey, Natasha, always good to see you. I specifically in Dallas, Coach Trammell talked about the idea of things like playing you at the 5, utilizing you as a primary option, a lot of things that feel like they're ready to take your game to another level. I'm wondering what you can share about those conversations and what you're specifically most excited about the way Dallas plans to utilize you.
Well, me and Coach, we talked on the phone a couple times, and I actually, what's my role on that team? She was like, what do you mean role? Like, you don't have a role at all. Like, I just want you to play your game. I'm not going to put you in a box. So I was really excited about that. I'm like, okay, cool. But overall, I'm like, just really excited to be a part of, Dallas Wings. Me and Enrique play with each other in Russia, so it's a really good thing right there. And there's also learning from getting to learn my other teammates and stuff. So I'm really excited.
Thanks, Natasha. Appreciate it.
Peter.
Hi, Natasha. Peter Warren, Dallas Morning News. Nice to meet you, and excited to see you down in Texas sometime soon. Speaking on that relationship with Enrique, obviously you're talking to her now at USA Basketball, but did you guys talk when the trade was going on, when it was happening, and what sort of discussions like about getting you introduced into the Wings family?
No, we didn't really talk about it though. Like we didn't until I texted like, "Hey, yo, I'm coming to Dallas." She was like, "What, bro?" Like she was really geeked and stuff. So I was excited about it. So she's really happy that I'm gonna be playing with her and not against her.
And how do you guys feed off each other, when you guys played in Russia, and how can you take that into the WNBA setting?
I just asked her like what she like to do best, like she what's her weakness, what's her strength, things like that you need to know about your teammates. So with her, like we talked about it while we was in Russia and stuff. So with her, she's really good at coming off a handoff, screens and stuff like that, and putting her in good positions in her sweet spots.
Awesome. Thanks, Natasha.
Brian, go ahead.
Hi, Natasha. Brian Florenson from Nets Daily. On Dallas, you're going to be playing with 2 exciting young bigs in Tierra McCowan and Sasu Sabally. How do you see your game really sort of like amplifying what they do, and how do you see you guys working together as a triumvirate in the front court?
Big T, the paint is hers. Like, she can have the paint all to herself. And with Satu, like she's a really versatile player, just like me. Like she could play the 3 and the 4, and with her, like that right there, I'm just gonna have to, just learn a little bit more about her game and what she likes to do too.
Thanks. And my last question is, joining you in Dallas is your teammate in New York, Crystal Dangerfield. How do you see you guys working together as a tandem with you guys' experience making the playoffs last year and competing against the then champions, sort of like building on what this young Dallas team is trying to do in the future for themselves?
It's really good, to have Dangerfield with me coming to Dallas, 'cause we also need that experience from a point guard that can actually run the floor, be the control on the floor for us. And I'm really good that we have her to to defend and do the thing that she did when we was in New York together.
All right, thank you.
Jackie?
Hi, Natasha. Good to see you. Thanks for taking the time. I want to ask you a little bit about what's been going on around the world. I mean, there was an earthquake in Turkey last night, and obviously you're here right now. You're talking to us, and you're safe. But I know you were playing in Turkey this past fall, and so I guess what I want to know is, and I think there might have been another earthquake during the fall as well. So when these types of things happen, what sort of goes through your mind? And do you think that we'll get to a point where maybe more WNBA players won't have to put themselves in a more precarious situation like that?
That's a very, very good question. Yeah, I did play in Turkey, in October, November, and came back, and also played again in December. But with those type of things right there, like, you want to make sure that everybody is nowhere around there that the earthquake was at. You want to make sure everybody's safe. And that's one thing right there, like, because, I'm still in contact with like Rashonda Gray, Stewie, them, like just send them a text message, make sure they was okay. But thank God that they wasn't in Turkey, they on the road to have a game. So I'm just really thankful that they wasn't there when that time was the earthquake happened. And with things like that, like, that's where we make our money at overseas. So I don't know if anybody, probably not, I don't think anybody gonna stop going overseas because of something like that. So
No, for sure. I really appreciate that. And good luck at camp.
thank you.
Zach, go ahead.
Zach Gottlieb from USA Basketball. I just had a question for you about what you expect in this camp and what you're hoping to get out of it.
What I expected is camp, just having fun, like, this competition, people just getting better individually and collectively. And out of it, just becoming a good player, not even good, a great player after this, and take it on to training camp in April.
What kind of stuff do you think you can get from veterans that have been with the program for a while and also just in the league for a while? What kind of stuff do you think you can get from them?
It's more leadership, more vocal, just learning, just learning players, like, just talk to them on what they need to do or how to do it and stuff like that.
Thank you so much for your time.
Do these last two with Rafiq. Go ahead, and then Grady will take us home.
This is Rafiq with Nothing But That Sports Talk. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing great. Obviously you were involved in the trade that sent Jocko Jones to Liberty, and you're going to be playing for the Connecticut Sun along with Brianna Jones, Alyssa Thomas. Like, how excited you to get to play on this new team? Correction. You get to play with Enrique Gubowawe. How excited are you that you get to play alongside one of the greatest combo guards in WNBA?
I'm really excited. Like, I played against a lot of played with, like, great guards, combo guards like Sabrina, Sue Bird, Lindsay Whalen, like people like that. Like I'm really excited to actually play with Enrique, even though, like I said before, I played with her in Russia, so it won't be anything new to me. So I'm really excited.
So appreciate your insight. Good luck. And my fault for miss.
No, you're fine.
My bad.
All right, Grady, go ahead and then wrap up and wait for our next one. Go ahead.
Hi, Natasha. What players are you most looking forward to training with, during this camp and learning from?
Pretty much everybody. I don't have like my favorite people or whatever. Like, just everybody. I want to pick everybody's brain. Just learn from different players I haven't learned from yet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. And we will be here with